All our lives, we've been told to go to school, get good grades, get a good job, and you'll be set. How's that working out for you? I'm TaVona Denise, physical therapist turned life and business coach, and I'm on a mission to help you create a life you love and a business on your terms. If you want more time, more freedom, more flexibility, I can help you create it. Welcome to Breaking Protocol, the show for women in healthcare who want more. I don't know if I've ever shared this quote with you that I heard from one of my mentors, Brooke Castillo, but she at one point in time told me business is math, the rest is drama. And it was so simple and so profound that my brain was like, wait, what? Like, is it really that simple when you have funnels and Facebook ads and all of these things? And I believed her, but I don't think I really understood what she meant until she shared the equation, the formula in our mastermind meeting. And I want to share it with you because it too is so simple, yet so profound. And if you're not driving, you'll want to write this one down. What I'm calling the business formula, because it just makes everything so simple and visual. And let me just tell you first. So it's number of offers minus number of no's equals number of yeses. Number of offers minus number of no's equals number of yeses. I was like, wait a minute. That makes perfect sense to me. And we want to overcomplicate things. Like, the way to make money in your business is to make a number of offers and you will get a number of no's for sure. Like, nobody's batting 1,000 here. You'll get a number of no's. What you're left with is a number of yeses, a number of clients, a number of packages sold, right? So we want to overcomplicate things and say, well, what exactly is an offer? What is a no? What is a yes? But don't you need branding and a website and all of these things? And the truth of the matter is, no, not really. You don't need a website and Facebook groups and Facebook. You don't need all of those things. You just need to have something that will solve a problem for someone. And you need to be able to talk about it in a way that they know that you can help them with their problem. And you need to be offering it to the people who are ready, able, and willing to pay to get that problem solved. So we think about ideal client or ideal client avatar. That is my definition of an ideal client, a person who is ready, able, and willing to pay to have their problem solved. An offer is simply your way of helping them solve the problem. And I think it's really interesting that she used the word offer, because you also have to offer the solution to the ideal client, the person who is ready, able, and willing to pay to have their problem solved. Now, that offer can be made in any number of ways. And then this is where everything gets super complicated. And I don't want to go down that rabbit hole today, but just think about it. Like, if you have something, like if we think about a lemonade stand on a hot sunny day, if you have a cool glass of lemonade and it's hot outside and there are people walking by where your lemonade stand is, and you offer it to them, in this case, because you're a business owner, you're not giving it away, you're offering it for a sum of money. That is making an offer. You have this thing, you offer it to a specific person for a specific dollar amount. That is an offer. Not putting it up on the billboard or making an announcement, but actually putting it in front of the person saying, it costs $2, it costs $5. Do you want this? That's an offer. And let's say 100 people are walking by and you keep putting it in front of them. Do you want this? This is how much it costs. Of those 100 people, there are for sure going to be some people that say no. Maybe they're allergic. Maybe they don't have any money on them. Maybe they're full. They don't want it. Right? So it's so interesting to me that when we have a business, we have things that will solve people's problems, but we want to keep it to ourselves. And I think a lot of times that's because we don't want to risk the rejection. We don't want to hear the no. But what if it's not about us? What if it's about the person who's thirsty and hot? The person who has the money to pay you? What if it's really more so about helping them than avoiding the no? And I think for me, if this helps you, I hope it does, because it helped me. A couple of things helped me. One is to think more about the person that needs the help, that wants the help, and has not been able to find a solution, at least not the way that I put it together. That helped me to be more focused on the person instead of myself. And then also what helped me was to be more focused on, okay, I know that no's are a part of the process. So the quicker I can get to the no's, I can get some yeses. Because no is just a word. It really is. Just like Oprah said, no is a complete sentence. It's just a word. The trouble is what we make that word mean. What do you make it mean? Do you make it mean that you're a terrible business person, that you did something wrong, that they don't like you, that you'll never be successful at this, that you suck at sales? Like, what do you make that mean? And are you anticipating hearing the no before someone says it? I think that's also something to consider. So when you think about you have something valuable to offer a person who's ready, able, and willing to pay for that solution, you have to get through the no's. No's are a part of the process to get to the number of yeses. Then you can kind of calm down. I think that's been the theme of the last couple of episodes. It's like, what can we do to help ourselves calm down? Like, calm down your nervous system so that you can tap into your own creativity and wisdom, so that you can actually take the actions that you need to help the people that you want to serve so that you can have the life that you want to live. It's just par for the course. And it's so simple, but we want to make it super complicated. And so this is also part of the reason why we've been talking about doing the scary things in the courage circle. It's like, yeah, it feels good to tinker with the website and to create the webinars and to do the slides. If you're one of the people that knows how to do all that fancy stuff with the PowerPoint and whatever, I don't. Maybe that was part of my advantage because I didn't know how to do that. So I didn't sit there and try to fiddle with it. But I would just offer to you to think about the formula. In the beginning, when you put out your offers, there are going to be a whole bunch of no's. Like, the first thing that's going to happen is you're not going to put out any offers. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't know what you want to put out, all of these things. So you're going to have to do the thought work and get over that. Maybe you don't know how to create consults. Maybe you don't know maybe it's cold calling. Maybe you don't want to do that. Maybe you don't want to email. Like, there's so many ways you could put the offer out. But in any case, it starts out zero offers. If you put nothing out, you can't get a no and you can't get a yes. And that's just normal because you don't know how to create the consults. And then you might get to a place where you're putting out number of offers and you keep getting no's. So you put out 2 offers, you get 2 no's, and that means no yeses. And then eventually, as you continue to put out the offers, you'll figure out what to say, what not to say, when to say it. And you'll have a number of offers and you'll have less no's and you'll have more yeses. It's just a part of the process. And so I wanted to share that with you, like I said, because I think so many of us are afraid of no, are afraid of what we're going to make it mean, are afraid of the rejection. So we're not even going to put our beautiful offer out into the world. And if you can just remember that this is just a part of the process, if we think about the confidence loop, the courage to put yourself out there and the consistency is going to help you reach the clarity and confidence so that you have the confidence. And if you continue to have zeros across the board, it's going to be impossible to make money in your business. So go out and do the courageous thing and get some no's. Have an amazing day, and I'll talk to you next time.